This week in Ireland, our central bank destroyed €500 million, the legacy of being forced to bail out two non-systemic banks. The legacy also of the fact that what we are doing here is trying to erect pillars that should have been put in place when the euro currency was actually launched back in 1999. Last year we similarly destroyed €2 billion, in 2014 €1 billion, in 2011 €3 billion, a total of €6 billion. It is still holding €25 billion awaiting the same fate. What I want to know is this: what will the Council do? What will the Commission do? What will the ECB do to apply these new rules retrospectively and save Ireland and the Irish people from this obscenity, this destruction of €31 billion? This is the fifth time I have tried to get an answer off this. Can the Commission please listen and stop chatting among themselves and show a bit of bloody respect for the people who get elected here, rather than looking at your coffee, looking at the internet while we're talking to you? Answer the question: what are you going to do to retrospectively help Ireland, that is forced eventually to burn €31 billion? Maybe a lot, not a lot in your economy, but a damn large amount of money in our economy, and there are people hungry because of it. So answer the question and respect my mandate and everyone else's, please. Thank you.
Grazie.
Thank you very much, President, and thank you for the debate, which I think has covered a range of issues, some of them on the banking union. And I think it's worth reminding ourselves, as Mr von Weizsäcker did, this question of whether the glass is half full or glass half empty, and I think it's a good opportunity to remind ourselves of how far actually we've come, and to think of the process, for instance, of the stress tests, and the fact that our banking system is stronger, more resilient, better capitalised than it was before this work started. I agree with the points that were made about the importance of implementing existing legislation and honouring commitments that have already been entered into. On the question of sovereign exposure, which was raised by Mr Gualtieri himself in his remarks, I concur with the prudent line that I think was set out in his report on possible prudential treatments of sovereign exposures. Our approach should be part of a coordinated effort at the global level, and that issue is currently being discussed at the Economic and Financial Committee and in the Basel Committee, and any future Commission action would obviously be informed by those discussions.